So, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to you, wherever you are in the world. I know it's been a minute since I've been on the channel. I have been working like crazy. I got a lot of things going on. As you can see by the background, I'm in a whole different environment. In private, getting things set up. Don't really want to talk much about it. But I know that I said that when I started getting back on my feet, which I'm doing, that I would deliver the divine messages that need to be delivered. What is it? The stereotype of black people and smoke detectors. You're gonna have to excuse me. Okay, so, but the Holy Spirit uses it to confirm things for me, right? Right. So I'm gonna do a quick reading for this, okay? I already got some of them laid out, so let's talk about it, okay? I've been getting my downloads, I've been getting my messages, but I haven't really been talking about it, right? So, when it comes to the collapse of American society, that shit is coming, and it's coming fast, okay? It's coming, and it's coming fast. I heard the trumpets of judgment will be, will be sounded off soon by Archangel Gabriel, and only those who have the ears to hear it will hear it. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be a lot of financial loss for the 1% of wealth that owns this country, okay? As far as the divine children, we will receive our instructions on how to enter out of the belly of the beast, which is America, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah. If you know what scriptures to read in Revelation, you know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about it. The collapse of America is coming, and it's coming soon, okay? So like I said, the divine instructions are going to come through for the divine children. We're going to know what to do when it happens. Write your visions down. Whatever guidance you get, whatever, visions come through your third eye in real time, write that down. We're going to be ducked off. The divine God and Goddess, Most High Father God Yahweh, Most High Mother Goddess Ashira, are going to have their children ducked off, all right? So we're going to be led out of America while, the shit is just starting to pop off. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know why people are freaking out, but whatever. So let's get into these messages, all right? The first message, it's an ancestor message, and it's a music message. And if you watch my previous videos, I told you that my thing is music. So music just runs all up and through my veins. My brain is a never-ending rotating Pandora station. I get songs like this, and there's always a message behind it. So one of the ancestor messages was G Unit, popping them things. Our ancestors are out here whooping ass and dog walking hoes like tricks. Point blank, period. Excuse my appearance, by the way. I just got off work and I'm still cleaning up and rearranging things and organizing things. I can't help it. Virgo in the 4th house. I can't help it, okay? I'm like, organize this, move this, move that. I digress. Our ancestors is out here whooping ass, taking no names, and dog walking hoes like tricks, as they should. Okay? The second download came in today. I got it this morning while I was getting ready for work, and it was the song Lucifer by Jay-Z off the Black Album. Now, for those who don't know me, and for those who do know me, you know I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan you're gonna meet, baby. Sag Life. His birthday's 4 days before mine, and I'm cool with him. I chill with him and Beyonce in the spiritual realm. They know who I am. I know who they are. We chill. No disrespect. Nobody crosses boundaries. Point blank, period, right? So, I heard the first verse from the album. He was like, Lord, forgive him. He got them dark forces in him. So we're talking about the elite that run around, that got the demons on them, around them, in them. All right, we know that. But the part that kept looping to me was, I kept hearing it over and over. It was, I'm from the murder capital, where they murder for capital. So I'm like, okay. My brain automatically went, okay, let me go to Google and see what's the murder capital of the United States. And they didn't give me just one. This is a roundup of data from 2025 and 2024 of the top 4 murder capitals in the United States. So these 4 cities and states, point blank period, with the song Lucifer from Jay-Z, there's some evil ass shit going down in these cities by the elites. So pay attention, okay? And also, because I told you I was going to do a short reading, right? Well, I was shuffling and asking what's the back message and what that has to do with today's modern society. 4 cards fell out. And they're all pentacle cards. And we know pentacles stand for the material, right? The 1% of the wealth. The 13 bloodlines that own the wealth, right? We'll talk about it. Give me a minute. So that I'm from the murder capital, where they murder for capital. So the 4 murder capitals, according to 2024 and 2025 data, are New Orleans, Louisiana, not surprised. Memphis, Tennessee, that one was shocking. Chicago, Illinois, nobody surprised by that one. And Jackson, Mississippi. What's going on in Jackson, Mississippi, y'all? So the elites are doing some evil shit in these 4 cities. Those 4 cities are very important. Remember that. New Orleans, Louisiana, which we know is the voodoo capital. Really not surprised to hear that, right? Right. Memphis, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois is basically going to be the second ground zero to New York. If you just picked up what I'm saying, you just picked up what the fuck I'm saying. And Jackson, Mississippi. So I don't know what the elites are doing in these 4 cities, but I keep hearing, Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning. There's some evil shit going down in these 4 cities, okay? So while I was shuffling these cards, because like I said, I want to do a mini reading, the overall energy for the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati is the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Pentacles. Now, why is this important? Because this, which is a major arcana. 2026, if you add the numbers down, if you break the numbers down, oh, Mercury retrograde. Sorry. Is the year of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is happening going into the year of 2026. And basically what this means is, this is the divine Akashic records, which is what? Your spiritual birth path, your birth chart. And what that means is you either have your dharma, which is your good karma, activated, or you got fucked up karma coming towards you, right? Right. 2 of Pentacles. Is it a coincidence that all these celebrities are trying to drop merch and commercials and talking about you can't cancel Christmas and all this dumb shit going on? Absolutely not. It's a money grab because they're about to lose everything. Pay attention to what I'm saying when that when that smoke detector goes off, okay? Okay. Mercury retrograde is in Sagittarius, and my Mercury placement is directly in Sagittarius. So if I stumble over my words, please excuse me. The way my energy is vibrating right now with Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it on the table. It is what it is. You agree with it, you agree with it. You don't, you don't. If you know, you know. If you don't, bitch, go find out. I don't care. Okay? It is what it is. So the 4 cards that fell out while I was shuffling was the 4 of Pentacles, which is a financial loss. 2 of Pentacles also represents a financial loss, right? Holding on to every penny you got, right? Because the 2 of Pentacles represents imbalance. And we got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. I said they're all Pentacles, right? Except for that major arcana, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is your divine Akashic record, which is your life journey in the divine courts, which your Akashic record depends on whether you get the gift of Dharma, which is new beginning, new contracts, new proposals, things of that nature, or whether you're going to get fucked up karma. Meaning your life contract has been signed, sealed, and delivered to Lucifer himself. Lucifer, dawn of the morning. I'm going to chase you out of earth. These motherfuckers is on their way to hell. And they're trying to do every money grab that they can right now because they know what's coming. They know that this motherfucking economy is about to collapse. You think Donald Trump is in the presidential seat by accident? Nothing is an accident, sweetheart. They vote these motherfuckers in before our votes even get casted in. So does their vote really matter at the end of the day? When all these presidents are a distraction for what's really going on in the background. Nobody thought about that, right? You see how TSA, nobody's showing up? The flights are getting shut down? Yeah, because America's about to become a fucking prison. Does anybody remember the parade float that they had in, I believe it was Paris, France, with the Statue of Liberty in chains? America in chains? Prisoners are in chains, right? Aren't they locking America down as we speak? People are looting stores, cutting off SNAP benefits, people going hungry, not feeding the kids. It's about to be World War III out this bitch. The American government versus its people. And they're trying to get every dollar out of you before they try to fucking kill you and destroy you. You better hear what the fuck I'm telling you right now. So let's pull some more cards. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles kind of gives me the energy of where you once have these wealthy couples, right? Who were living the lavish life and thinking people were idiots based off of consumerism. I feel like they're about to go their separate ways. And their karma is to be single. And for some reason, it's giving me the energy of being single and suffering in silence. I don't know why I'm getting that just yet, but it's giving me the energy of suffering in silence. Like, there's going to be like a lot of celebrity breakups through death, divorce. And they're going to suffer. They're going to suffer. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me about the music message and what that has to do with today's society. Tell me about the music message and what that has to do with today's society. Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So they're trying to hold on to every penny they got. Four of Pentacles. They're going to be in a balancing act. Two of Pentacles. Their karma is to be single while suffering in silence. All because of the love of money. Oh, that's what that is. It was all for the love of money. You notice how it's pentacles. It's pentacles. Six of Pentacles is under the deck. Where the Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. This would be unequally yoked, unequally balanced. All for the love of money. All for the love of money. To blind the people. To blind the people. The citizens. Us. Mass blind consumerism, right? The less you know, the more they get rich. Aren't people waking up by the masses? Also picked up somebody could have a Libra moon or the upcoming Libra moon in or the upcoming Libra moon in 2026 is significant. So if you have a Libra moon, pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. You're going to see something in the ethers, in your visions. Write it down. Since you represent justice. And judgment, the divine council, the divine court, that's what this card represents. Judgment is the divine courts. Also, Archangel Gabriel blowing that trumpet. The trumpets of judgment are about to be blown. And if you have the ears to hear and the third eye to see, you're going to see it and hear it at the same time. This represents the divine court. Divine court is being held as we speak. Okay? Nine of Swords. And they're stressed because they know what's coming. And what's coming? Death. My kitchen lights have never flickered before, and they just flickered. Well, I tell you about boy. This makes sense though, because in Chinese astrology, I don't have the papers in front of me right now. Like I told you, I'm still getting everything together. You guys are gonna have to give me some time. But in Chinese astrology, 2026 is also the year of the red horse, which is the fire horse in the Bible. And the fire horse is the horse of war. Going into 2026. Ain't that something? People are going to be killing each other off. And to him who was given a sword and he was allowed to let a third of the people on earth kill each other. Yes, mass war, mass death. World War III is coming, y'all. And it's going to pop off during 2026. The year of the Wheel of Fortune. Fate has been decided for America. The empire is going to fall. America's been due for karma anyway. Because America was incorporated, if you look at the date, July 4th, 1776, that's Cancer season. Cancer represents the divine feminine energy. So it was incorporated into power with divine feminine energy, but it was abused by masculine energy, which is Capricorn energy, the mother and father energy. Bet you didn't know that, did you? I research everything. So let's keep going. Tell me about what's the backstory to the message and what that has to do with today's society. Three souls. And they are going to be heartbroken about it, because what they're trying to do is, if you have ever studied the satanic calendar, they try to beat God and Goddess, Yahweh and Asherah, ahead of time to what they think they're going to do, because I really don't want to tell you his real name, because I'm the only one who knows his real name. He doesn't really want me to tell you his real name, but the one you call Lucifer, he gets glimpses, like little flashes of what's going to happen, but he doesn't know when it's going to happen. So they structured their satanic calendar to try to beat mom and dad ahead of time to what they think they're going to do. But nobody knows when it's going to be done. Not even us, as the chosen children. We don't even know. But they are trying to stop mom and dad from doing something. And mom and dad is already on their ass. And they're going to be so heartbroken when they fail this mission. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I'm going to answer the most important question for you ever. Everybody wants to know, what is this spiritual war about? Why is there so much spiritual warfare? Why are the children from hell attacking the children from heaven? What is this spiritual warfare about? What is this really about? What does this really come down to at the end of the day? The answer is very simple. Think about it like this. You got to shift your perspective. You got to shift your mindset, right? If you were an archangel once who lived in the presence of God and Goddess that created you, and they kicked you out of heaven, wouldn't you be doing everything you can to try to get back in? Makes sense, doesn't it? That's what it's about. Why? If you go back and look at Hillary Clinton said it, Bill Clinton said it in past interviews. They always talk about breaking the glass ceiling. What is the glass ceiling? The firmament. That portal that's on the 5D realm, which is the last layer to the 5D realm before you cross over to the upper realms, right? They want to get through that portal, but they do not have the light codes to access it. We have the light codes to access that. It's the adrenochrome in the DNA. That's why they attack us, to try to destiny swap with us. Because if they can destiny swap with us, they can get the codes to access the firmament, which is in the adrenochrome in the chosen one's DNA. Why? They want to get back into heaven. They have been trying to get back into heaven ever since they got kicked the fuck out. That's your answer. That's what the spiritual warfare is about. Divine feminines, divine masculines, or those of us who have been reborn and manifested through a divine deity. That's what it's about. If you got kicked out of heaven, you be trying to do everything you can to get back in that bitch too. Don't lie. The Lovers. This card is very simple. You heard what I just got done talking about, right? This is divine and feminine versus karmic feminine, divine masculine versus karmic masculine. The children from hell versus the children from heaven. And this card just confirmed it. The children from hell are attacking the children from heaven because they want the light codes to access the firmament portal to get back into heaven. That's what all this shit is about. Why you think I've been on social media for a couple of years? Because the minute I start talking and telling y'all the truth, they know who the fuck I am, bro. They're like, oh shit, she talking. Because they know I know. Tarot is so much bigger than love and who did this and who did that. These cards hold special purpose. They hold special meaning. Certain cards have a very specific meaning, and if you do not know what you're reading, if you do not know what you're looking at, you're gonna fuck up the message every time. And the way my gifts are set up with who I am personally, I know what I'm looking at. This all goes back to the Garden of Eden. The story you were told about Lilith was a lie, by the way, but we can save that story for another time. We can talk about Lilith another time. But she's not who you were told she is. Just remember that. Alright? Okay, so now we have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Yes, they wanted to win at all costs for their own selfish fulfillment. And this is also the sex parties, the drugs, the STDs being passed around. The sex parties, all this shit that goes on behind closed doors in Hollywood, is represented by this Nine of Cups right here. All the sacrifices, all the blood they drink, all the babies they sacrifice, all the subliminal messages, all the color coding, all the symbolism, all the sex magic. They're high warlocks and high priestesses. Boom. That's what this means. The world has been under an illusion for decades. Everybody's like, oh, we're in the age of Aquarius now. But do you know that coming into the age of Aquarius, Nine of Cups, we just came out of the age of Pisces, which is what? The 12th house, which is what? The illusion. If you study astrology, you know what I'm talking about. Or you're going to know what I'm talking about when you see this. The 12th house is the rose-colored glasses, is the illusion. It's escapism. It's doing shit in the dark and being able to hide it and perfect your craft. But the 12th house also represents how you're going to die. So, ladies and gentlemen, check your 12th house placements. Your 12th house represents how you're going to leave this world. And the karma you're going to have to pay before you leave this world. Before you exit. Check your 12th house. Ooh. King of Cups in reverse. This is a warlock. I heard incubus specifically. This is an incubus. King of Cups in reverse. This is an incubus spirit. A high-level warlock, an incubus. I don't know the name of this demon. This is not the original one. Through Everyday Tarot, where you know the lower level karmics that are playing with. This is not Asmodeus. This is a different demon. I don't know the name of this demon. And by the way, let me explain something that y'all don't know either. Demons come in ranks. Everybody knows this. But the higher level demons do not fuck with the lower level demons. And the lower level demons still can't fuck with the upper level Shalom demons. Because they're on 2 different levels. The lower level demons do the shit that are fuck with the motherfuckers that are out here in the trenches with us. Right? Everyday society. These motherfuckers fuck with these niggas in Hollywood. High ranking. Okay? These are the demons of the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the Blue Bloods, specifically, okay? So, no, I don't know the name of this demon, but this is an incubus spirit. This is a high-level warlock spirit. But whoever it is, I was about to say emotionally unstable, and the strength card came out in reverse. Whoever this high-ranking warlock demon is, he's losing power. Because remember I said people are waking up by the masses? So that hold that he had on motherfuckers through sex, greed, lust, gluttony, because people are waking up and they're not indulging, age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, from bullshit to the truth, he's losing power. The Hangman. Didn't I say check your 12th house, motherfucker? Didn't I say check your 12th house? Because your 12th house, whatever placement in there, is going to let you know the karma you're going to have to pay back and how you're going to leave this world and exactly how you're going to die. Didn't I say that? Check your 12th house. Check your 12th house. You see this motherfucker hanging upside down, right? By checking your 12th house, that enlightenment. That's how you're going to get that enlightenment to let you know how you're going to leave this world. And a lot of motherfuckers, how you're going to leave this world is not going to be pretty. This is this right here. What's the name of that movie series that still got millennials freaked out to this day? What's the name of that movie series? Final Destination. This is a Final Destination type shit. Thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. This is a Final Destination type shit. Woo. A lot of y'all is not going to exit this world peacefully, and nor will you reincarnate back here. Your contract is done. Queen of Wands. This is the high-ranking dark priestesses. And by the way, black magic and dark magic are 2 different things, but like the whole thing with Lilith, we can talk about that another time. Black magic and dark magic are not the same thing. Matter of fact, since we're talking about it, here's the bitch right here, right? Right. The warlocks and priestesses are coming out, so let's talk about it. Dark magic and black magic are not the same thing. If you have white magic, which is good magic, and you have black magic, both of them came from the divine, right? But black magic is for justice. Black magic was only created and intended to be used to get justice for the injustice. That's what it was used for. But when the angels sinned against God and Goddess, yes, it's God and Goddess. If you don't understand context clues, you need to go back and read Genesis, chapters 1 through 5, 3 times, and learn how to read context clues like you're still in school. Because it's plural, not singular. Go back and read Genesis. I'll give you a clue, though. I'll give you a hint. It says, let us, plural, make man in our, plural, image. It didn't say, let me, singular, make man in my, singular, image. Does it? No. It says, let us, plural, make man in our, plural, vision. More than one deity, right? God and Goddess. But they took mom out of the Bible. You only know her presence if she wants it to be known to you, by the way. But black magic was intended to, was created by the divine to be used for justice against injustices, right? But when the angels fell and they started teaching the humans the ways of black magic, it turned into black magic because they were using it illegally and for the wrong reasons. Now you know the difference between black magic and dark magic. What they're doing now is dark magic. It's not black magic. Because black magic, let's say, I hate to use this example, right? But let's say somebody in your family was ARD, had a baby by that person, and that person's still walking free. You have the right to use black magic against that person who are that person in your family. You can do that. But what it's not intended for is to attack somebody who's innocent, who didn't do nothing to you because you're a jealous, hating, dirty-ass, bald-headed, fat-ass, gorilla-back, silverback-ass hoe. Bitch. I said it. Happy now? So, the elites. The 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati. This is a high-ranking dark priestess. And this coming out behind the hangman. Oh. Karmic feminine energy. Oh, these bitches are about to be sacrificed. 5 of Pentacles. They're losing everything as we speak. This is why they're reaching for the handouts with the commercials. And, oh, come back and buy. Come back and buy. You notice Beyonce just dropped some shit? Now, I love that, you know, Illuminati whore. I'm not going to sit up here and deny it. I love that Illuminati whore. I chill with her on a regular basis. I love that Illuminati whore. But, do you notice how she just dropped her clothing line for the holidays after Mariah Carey dropped that commercial for Sephora? Kind of insulting, isn't it? But this is why. 5 of Pentacles. They're losing everything. And they're trying to regain back what they lost, so they can go keep their money and move to another fucking country and leave us here to rot and die. There's your confirmation. Honey, I may tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. So, I'm about to tell this dick. Did I say that they want to take whatever they can get and move to another country and leave us here to rot and die? Ain't that what the 6 of Swords is about? Moving on to peaceful, calmer waters. They're trying to take your money, take what your resources, what you got left, and fuck you over and leave you to die when the war pops off. 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the 6 of Swords, ladies and gentlemen. Your soul is the game. Your energy is the game. Your light codes is the game. 12 tribes of Israel. Wake the fuck up, please. You better wake the fuck up, 12 tribes of Israel. I know who I am. Knight of Pentacles. The divine is blocking everything that these motherfuckers is doing. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're trying to unblock it. Didn't I say Lucifer gets little snips and clips here and there to see what might be happening but they don't know the time? They're trying to block whatever the divine is doing. Well, the divine is already blocking it. They're trying, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're trying to unblock it. You can't stop what created you. Can we stop and think about that for 2 seconds? How are you going to be greater than what created you? How are you going to stop what created you when they're the grand designers of this whole scheme, sweetheart? How are you going to be greater than what created you? And you don't even have a fraction of his power or her power. Make that make sense. Yeah, okay. You ain't unblocking shit. You ain't big enough and you ain't strong enough. The great fall of Babylon. The tower. The great fall of Babylon. They cannot stop the great fall of Babylon. But before this happens, us divine ones, us chosen ones, we will be guided away from this before it happens. And I'm going to tell you straight like this, no filter. I told you, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, my Mercury placement is in my sun sign, Sagittarius. When you get the divine instructions to get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Right then and there. If you do not listen, if you do not heed this warning from your ancestors, from the Holy Spirit, from the archangels, from the Justice Council, by the way, which is the seraphim angels, which are higher than the archangels. We'll talk about that another time. You are going to have to fight gore for gore, blood for blood, life for life to get out of this when it happens. Okay? Get it together, sweetheart. Five of Cups. If you do not get out of, I swear, the Holy Spirit is just clarifying what I'm saying. If you do not heed the warning when it's time to get the fuck out, Five of Cups, you will regret it. You will regret it. The divine is not going to assist you in getting out. You're going to have to fight to get out. This is the only time that a life for a life and murder will be accepted. Basically like the Hunger Games and the Purge merged into one. I don't need to go no further. Six of Cups. Yes, America will be a memory. It will be no more. That's all America's going to become after this shit hits. It's going to be a memory. A faded, in the back of your mind, subconscious memory. The way us millennials remember how it felt growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s. That's how your memories are going to be of America with the Six of Cups. And you know I'm not lying. It was just 37:37 on my timer, by the way. The Hierophant. Let's talk about this card real quick. The Hierophant in tarot is the Most High Father God Yahweh. They took his wife out of the Bible, Asherah, for the patriarchy and control of the world and the people. And we're definitely going to talk about it because I have it written down where she was in the Bible and they took her out of the Bible. The most High Father God Yahweh in tarot is the Hierophant. All of this is being guided by the hands of Yahweh himself. And Yahweh means the breath, literally the breath of life. The life of breath you breathe when you're transferring from the womb into the earth portal. The life he gives you, Yahweh. That's what the Hierophant represents in this deck, any tarot deck. Remember I told you that. Remember I told you that. So let's keep going. This is going to be the last row. Nine of Wands. When I tell you that Dad is about to be out here dog walking these hoes like it's nobody's business. Is that the verse that I always repeat from Revelation? And in those days, death shall seek them, but death shall flee from them. Automatically, what just came to my mind. A lot of people are going to try to forfeit their karma by trying to commit suicide. And the divine is not going to let you do that. You're going to have to pay your karma back, one way or another. Oh. Did Bestie just show up? Oh, Yo. So, the one you call Lucifer is my bestie. And now it's going to sound strange to you, but I can't tell you who I am spiritually. I cannot tell you who I am. I can't. But just know, because of my ranking, me and him like this. And when I said that the divine is going to be out here dog walking hoes, I just heard him laugh his ass off. He's looking forward to this. Oh, baby, y'all done fucked up. I literally just heard Bestie laugh his ass. He laughed so hard. That was a deep, from the stomach bellow laugh. That was... He can't wait. He can't wait. Because, this is the thing. People think when you get karma, it's just from the divine. No. No. You think it's just God and God is whooping your ass? No, it's your ancestors, it's the archangels, it's the justice council, it's the divine council. And you also getting your ass whooped from hell, too. So you're getting it twice. From both sides. Why do people think when you get karma, it's just coming from one side? No. When you get your ass whooped by God and Goddess, you getting your ass whooped by Lucifer too at the same time. You didn't know that? Strange. Okay. But he can't wait for it. He laughed his ass off. Somebody could be a Virgo, because one of my favorite readers just posted a Virgo reading. Somebody could be a Virgo, or has a strong Virgo placement somewhere in their chart. But yeah, he just laughed his ass off. I heard Bessie just laugh his ass off. He can't wait. Because he knows he got y'all. He knows he got y'all. He knows he got y'all, bro. 8 of Wands. And these ass whoopers are going to come fast. They're going to come fast. People think the karma's bad now. Baby, this is the tip of the iceberg. You ain't even seen the whole mass underneath the water yet. We're just at the tip of the iceberg. We're about to hit the water, though, and see the mass underneath. And when it does, it's going to be a problem. This shit's about to come fast. 7 of Pentacles. I heard switching sides. I just don't get that, because 7 of Pentacles is like planting seeds so you can reap your harvest, right? But for some reason, when the 7 of Pentacles came out, I heard switching sides. Sorry. Clarify that for me. What? 7 of Cups. 7-7. Switching sides. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. What is the 7? Hold on, y'all. What is the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, please? Let me put these down for 2 seconds. I want y'all to see this. There is a divine curse on America. There is a divine curse on America. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. These motherfuckers invested in the wrong shit. Kept the world in an illusion and was sneaky as fuck about it. Because remember that 5 of Swords, they wanted to win at all costs, right? They wanted the fame, they wanted the glory, they wanted the honor, they wanted to be worshipped like a god, even though they were demons from hell walking in a flesh suit. Right? Right. I heard Malak. That's the demon they sacrifice children to. I heard Malak loud and clear. Somebody's been sacrificing children. Whoever's out here touching kids, you're going to be one of the first motherfuckers out of here. Which is a lot of your celebrities, by the way. They all do it. They rape kids. They molest them. They sacrifice them. They drink their blood. They eat their flesh. Yeah. Let me put it to you this way. And this will come as no surprise when I say this, but everybody that's in Hollyweird, in every avenue, there's no avenue that's not touched. It's not just music. It's sports. It's TV. It's movies. It's fashion. Every avenue you could think of that deals with entertainment in Hollyweird has been infiltrated and touched. So 777, this divine curse here, yeah, somebody's been sacrificing children to the demon Malak. And every celebrity you could think of, high rank, low rank, A celebrity, B list celebrity, C list, whatever, they all do it. They all do it. Somebody could drive a Honda. They all do it. They're going to be the first motherfuckers to go. I don't know what realm of hell is that, because it's 9 realms down. We're on the first realm right now, so that would make 10. We're on the first realm, which is limbo, the in-between, and then it's 9 more realms down. I don't know what realm is that. I think that's the... Is that the low? Is that the final level? The darkest pit? Yeah, it is. You're gonna be right down there with Lucifer himself. Page of Swords. Yeah. This is divine communication. 10 of Cups in reverse. Toxic family dynamics. So if the Page of Swords represents divine communication and this 10 of Cups in reverse represents toxic family and friend dynamics, this means that more people are about to get exposed. More motherfuckers. You think people are being exposed in 2024 and 2025? You ain't seen shit yet. You ain't seen shit yet. These toxic family dynamics are about to get exposed. 10 of Wands, 10-10. The 777 is a divine curse. And the 10-10, once they're hit with this divine curse, once they are marked in the spirit, on the flesh and the spirit, it's over. 10-10. And this is gonna call, and when the divine exposes them, they are going to be so burdened. 10 of Wands. I'm not gonna say your name on camera because I know you don't want nobody to know your name. Hi, bestie. Hi. How did you know I was doing a reading? You was listening? He was listening. Okay. He, just like Mom and God and Goddess got eyes on me, Mom and Dad got eyes on me, so do he. So he knows. He knows. And he'll just come kick it with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? The High Priestess. Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you are an avid reader and listener of tarot, you know that the Hierophant and the High Priestess go together, right? This is God and Goddess. This is Yahweh and Ashera. If Yahweh and Ashera didn't exist, how do the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine exist? As the Emperor and the Empress in the deck. With all the kings and queens in the suits, meaning the life cycles and trials that you have to go through. From a child to an adult, correct? And you get to the Emperor-Empress stage when you have healed and ascended and gone through trials and applied lessons, right? Without God and Goddess, the Emperor and the Empress would not exist. This is God and Goddess. So Mom just showed herself on the table. Say hi, y'all. Her name is Ashera. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mommy. Mom said it's about to go down. The Emperor. Then the Divine is just confirming what I'm saying, and it's literally coming out in the cards. I can't make this shit up if I try. Divine Masculine. Four of Wands. Ooh. Give me a minute. I'm picking up something. Give me a minute. Emperor, Four of Wands. Give me a minute. Hold on. Because Mom and Dad, then the Divine Masculine, the Four of Wands. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm picking up something. Hold on. Let me see if I'm correct. Page of Pentacles. Is what I'm picking up correct? Because I just got it. Eight of Swords. Hierophant, High Priestess, the Emperor, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. Give me a minute. I want to make sure I'm right. Ten of Swords. I think I'm right. Give me a minute. I want two more cards. Give me a minute. I think I'm right. Can I have two more cards to clarify this, please? Seven of Wands, Divine Protection. Okay. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I was right. All right. So this is what's going on here. Here's what's going on. The Divine Masculines that are waking up and are going into union with the Divine Feminine, right? The Adam and Eve gene, correct? But oh my goodness, we're gonna have to break down Lilith and Adam first, because it was Lilith and Adam first before it was Adam and Eve. But you know, y'all was lied to. I just saw an orb. I'm gonna leave that alone. But thank you. The Divine Masculines who are waking up, right? They are going to be moving the Divine Feminines out of the country, privately and secretly, right? So when this whole country, confirmation. So when this whole country gets locked down into a prison, we won't be here. Didn't I tell you that earlier? We won't be here. The Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines won't be here. And when that happens, I've been cursing this whole damn reading. I ain't about to stop now. Mom and Dad are going to fuck this country over like you ain't never seen it before. Ten of Swords. It's overdue anyway, if you ask me. The bloodshed, the ancestors are speaking. They want their revenge. They want their justice. Lake Lanier just popped in my head. Specifically. I don't know, because the whole town thing was erased, right? I don't know whose ancestors were from Lake Lanier, but if you know that you had ancestors from Lake Lanier, they are speaking and they are ready for their motherfucking justice. They will be risen out of that water by the trumpets of Gabriel. And they will be walking the earth fucking shit up. You heard it here first. Lake Lanier literally just popped in my head. In my third eye, 373 just showed up on my laptop screen. Excuse me. Angel number 373 could be significant. Let's see what that's about. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm about to pop this up on my laptop. I want to see what this is about. Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. Angel number 373. My intuition just told me to look up. Suggest a spiritual journey. Hold on, y'all. Where your creative expression and intuition are leading you to manifest your desires. So your gifts are going to bring in your abundance. That's the third time I've heard that. Your spiritual gifts is going to be your career. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Your spiritual gifts are your career. Your spiritual gifts is how you're going to manifest your abundance. But in these new lands where we're going to be guided to by our divine masculines to safety, we're going to be protected. And because we're going to be using our gifts to make a living, that is what's going to bring in Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, our abundance. So no wonder I saw angel number 373. You got to excuse me, y'all. Oh man, this shit is about to get wild. Page of Wands to the Sun. Yeah, yo, shit is about to... You know what's about to be exposed? The Magician. And all their dirty deeds. The contracts. The offers. You know, the luxury lifestyles, the cars, the jewelry. We thought these niggas was rich. Page of Cups, it was bullshit. They had to lick, fucking suck everything to get it. Knight of Wands. Because they were Two of Cups. Now, a lot of people look at this as a relationship. This is my karmic card. Me, personally. Because they were karmics. These people were karmics. Pretending to be something that they're not. King of Swords, King of Wands. King of Swords, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay. So let me tell you what's back here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, alright. We're gonna talk about it, alright. The battle from heaven is going to reach earth. Oh, let's talk about it. Okay. So the King of Swords, the King and Queen of Swords collective is basically the people who are on the front lines who you see on TV. So think your lawyers, your politicians, news anchors, crisis actors, things of that nature, right? The King of Swords is talking to the King of Wands. This is your high-level warlocks, right? And this is the truth, Ace of Swords. They're trying to collaborate on an idea. I don't know what idea is about, but it's some type of offer. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. They're negotiating on some type of offer, right? And of course, obviously, they want to be victorious with it, Six of Wands. But Four of Swords, the Divine is going to lay this to rest. Why is the Divine going to lay this to rest? Because it's a foolish mistake that they're going to try to make to fuck over the world. Literally. And here's some more knowledge for you. Temperance. This is just not a Sagittarius card. This is the protector of high-level Sagittarians. This is Archangel Michael. And the Archangels, by the way. This card, when you see this card, this is Archangel Michael and the Archangels. Archangel Michael specifically. Okay? Archangel Michael is the protector of high-level Sagittarians from the realm of Jupiter, which is the 9th realm above the firmament. There's some knowledge for your ass. There's certain things that you have to learn in spirit that's not in a book. Let that marinate, okay? So, Archangel Michael's about to shut this the fuck down. In battle. Knight of Swords. And who is he battling? Who else? Who did he defeat the first time when they got kicked out of heaven? Ooh. Whose ass did he whip the first time when they got kicked out of heaven? Didn't I say all this shit comes back to these niggas trying to get back into heaven? Did I tell you that? Okay. The battle in the heavens That's the Hermit card. If you are a Virgo, this is probably the reason why Virgo came up specifically. If you are a Virgo, you are the gatekeeper between heaven and earth. You hold the key to certain portals between heaven and earth. But see, this key, this gatekeeper key, goes between all realms, heaven, earth, and hell. Because wasn't Archangel Michael the one who chained him up in hell after he beat his ass? Yeah. Heaven, earth, and hell. But if you are a Virgo, you are the gatekeeper between heaven and earth. But there's some type of portal that's going to be open that's going to allow the demons to cross through onto our plane, to physically manifest. And you're going to see them how you see me talking to you on this camera. And it's going to blow your fucking psyche. This is the deal they're trying to negotiate. Ace of Wands, that's the truth. They're trying to bring it to earth. Isn't that called Armageddon? Oh. Isn't it Armageddon? Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Star, the Empress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somebody's gonna try to. The Queen of Cups Collective. I forgot what the Queen of Cups Collective represents within the Illuminati. I really did forget. But they're gonna try to escape. This is the succubus. If the King of Cups Warlock is the incubus, this is the succubus to the incubus. They're going to be trying to escape to a different realm? Yeah. So I'm right. They're going to be trying to escape to a different realm. And the star card is the star realm, which is the layer before the firmament. This is literally the star realm. Earth is the in-between, it's the limbo, right? The fourth is the sun and the moon realm. And the fifth realm is the star realm. Not everybody has the light codes to access this realm. The succubus energies, the karmic feminine energies, are going to be trying to escape spiritually to the star realm. And then the Empress card is after that. But then the Queen of Swords is after that. And then the Moon is after that. Oh. Okay. Okay. It just clicked. It just clicked. It just clicked. Okay. Remember I said the succubus energies are going to be trying to escape to the star realm? Okay. This is why. Remember I told you the divine masculines are going to be moving the divine feminines out of the country secretly and in private, right? So we're going to be doing the work from the background, where no one can find us, right? Right. We're going to be helping spiritually from the other side, but in a totally different location, right? The Queen of Cups collective in the Illuminati and the Queen of Swords collective in the Illuminati, because now we got the Moon with the Queen of Swords, right? And you got the Star realm with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. These bitches are going to be trying to spiritually astral project to the divine feminines to try to start some shit. And is going to be rejected by the divine, of course. Because 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, we're going to be doing what we're supposed to do. Which is what? 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, justice. And that's the whole deck, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Justice Council. This is the Seraphim Angels. We're going to be working with the Seraphim Angels to save the souls that need to be saved. So these two bitches think that they're about to astral project from the star realm and the moon and sun realm to try to find us. Basically try to gang stalk us in the spirit. No. No. That's literally the whole deck, y'all. So Lucifer, by Jay-Z, that Lucifer died of the morning. He's about to get chased off the earth. But right now, they're working on some evil shit in 4 cities, which could be 4 different portals. New Orleans hits me the most. Voodoo capital. To try to open a portal to try to bring the demons into our realm to manifest physically instead of using a human vessel. For Armageddon, World War III. World War III is Armageddon, by the way. You heard it here first. And that's where I'm going to leave it, y'all. New Orleans is hitting me hard with it. New Orleans is hitting me hard. The murder capital, I'm from the murder capital where they murder for capital. New Orleans is hitting me so hard right now. Because New Orleans got a lot of shit crawling around in there that you just wouldn't fucking believe it if you saw it with your third eye. They have vampires in New Orleans. They have werewolves. Werewolves and vampires do exist, y'all. It's not just movies. I don't know why people watch these movies and think they're entertainment when they're literally putting the truth right in your face. If you don't believe me, go watch Constantine. That movie woke me up to my spiritual shit. When I saw Constantine, I mean, I was always awoke to my spiritual shit, you know what I'm saying? But there were certain parts of it I wanted to accept and certain parts of it I didn't want to accept. But when I saw Constantine, I said, oh. And you want to know why it did it for me? Remember that scene with the cat? If anybody's ever watched Constantine, you know what I'm talking about with that scene with the cat. And he opened that portal. I did that when I was 12 without knowing what I was doing. So when I saw it, it clicked. And I said, okay, no more bullshit. I'm in 1,000,000%. And I've been in 1,000,000% ever since. The hybrids, the half-breeds, they exist. There's a lot of shit on this earth that the motherfucker wouldn't believe until when the shit hits the fan and it's too late. You're going to see it. Dragons exist. Fire-breathing, real living fire-breathing dragons exist. Reptilians, they've been here for eons. All of this shit has been here for eons. You just can't see it to the naked eye. But when the shit hits the fan and they cross over from that portal onto our world, oh, it's going to be hell to pay. So if you are a chosen child of God and Goddess, Yahweh and Ashera, if you are divine masculine, divine feminine, chosen one, earth angel, goddess, deity, reincarnated, manifested in the flesh, you ain't got shit to worry about. I told you, follow divine instructions. When it's time to go, get the fuck out. Right then and there. Point blank period. The fall of Babylon is literally right around the corner. We're going into the year of war. The fire horse is the year of war. I wish I could, do I have it? If I have it, I don't know where. Okay. It's in my notebook, but I have to go find it. And I don't feel like doing that right now. So, angel number 373, like I said, the ancestor messages, G Unit popping them things. They out here whooping ass and dragging hoes. And Jay-Z, Lucifer from the Black Album. And I just did the whole reading for y'all. I used the whole deck. I ain't got shit left. I hope you paid attention. I hope you take down some notes. That's it. Thank you for being here. This is the longest reading I ever done, but I'm going to upload it. And I'll talk to you soon. Deuces.